I will be showing you how to make a mask with N95 qualities. The mask I am going to make does not replace the hospital N95 masks and does not have the electrostatic property that allows the viruses to attach to the mask, but it can add an added level of protection than the current level 1 hospital mask and a cloth mask made from home. Before we get started, I want to tell you guys we will be doing an Indiegogo campaign to raise funds for this product, designed to hold the respirator tubing and keep the IV lines organized, which is vital during these times in our COVID crisis. It has a double adhesive, so it could be placed anywhere along the side rail. It holds the respirator tubing, the IV lines in place. The holders are helping nurses keep the IV pump outside the isolated patient's room while keeping the IV lines away from the floor and in nurse's eye level, thus reducing the need for personal protective equipment, PPE. For more information, please check out our other eyeline YouTube video. Let's begin with the materials we need. We need a simple level 1 mask with a nose adjusting wire, scissors, elastic band or a tourniquet, hot glue, stapler, a ruler, a pen, and a doodle duster from 3M. I ordered the doodle duster from 3M on Walmart online. It comes with 250 sheet count, and they're scored individually. The doodle duster has properties that are made similar to the N95 mask. They're both made out of polypropylene polyester, and the doodle duster has that, as well as the N95 mask. I just want to give you one disclaimer on the doodle duster. It does contain titanium dioxide that is found cancerous in rats only, but not in human beings. Cut each sheet individually. Go ahead and fold it in half and cut in half. The mask I'm going to use is a simple mask that can be adjusted at the bridge of the nose. Take your elastic band. In my case, I'm using a hospital tourniquet. Go ahead and measure it by half. In this case, it's 1 inch wide, so I'm just gonna measure half an inch throughout the strip. Go ahead and connect the dots so you can know exactly where you're going to be cutting in half. If you're going to make more than 2 masks, I would suggest you do a master outline so you could measure your straps, and they could be evenly cut at all times. The top strap is going to be 16.5 inches long, ½ inch wide. The bottom strap is going to be 15.5 inches long. If you have any gloves accessible, go ahead and put them on, especially if you're going to be giving these masks to other people. The doodle duster I'm using is unfinished and has microfibers. Therefore, we're going to be placing it in front of the mask, giving you an extra added protection. I have labeled the front of the mask and the back. Go ahead and place it the back facing up, and the top portion of the band and the bottom portion. Go ahead and put the glue on each side and repeat on the bottom. Once the hot glue dries, go ahead and place your staplers. So end is going to be facing your nose and mouth. Place the stapler that's the smooth edge. That way the rough edges will be outside. The staplers and the hot glue will increase the adhesive when pulling against the elastic bands. So you have the back and the front portion. We are going to place the doodle duster in the front portion. So go ahead and lay that flat, place hot glue on top and the doodle duster, and repeat on the bottom. Once it dries, go ahead and place downward and do your pleats. I like doing my pleats facing downward. That way when you open up the mask, it opens up evenly. Go ahead and start putting the hot glue. Before you go to the next phase of the mask making, let it dry. So there you go, you have a finished product. This is the back and this is the front of the mask. It will be opening in this direction, and the pleats help it open up evenly with the doodle duster. I will now show you how to place the mask. This is the back and this is the front. So go ahead and put the front as such. Put the ear loops around your ears. You have both elastic bands. Go ahead and get the bottom one. Put it over your head, down to your neck area. Take the top one and put it over the crown of your head. Making sure it has a good seal. It should feel nice and snug at the bridge of your nose, side of your cheeks, and bottom of your jaw. Now, if it doesn't feel snug enough, there's a couple of ways to tighten up the elastic bands. The first way to tighten up the elastic bands is to tie a knot. I went ahead and removed my gloves because it's so much easier for me to make a knot. When you're making a knot, you don't need to make a huge knot, just small enough to tighten up the elastic band. Once you've done the knots, go ahead and place your mask again. The second way to tighten up the elastic band is placing hot glue and a couple of staples. Once the staples dry, go ahead and place the mask again. Having a good seal is essential. Now, if you feel that the elastic bands are too tight around your head, you could just use the simple mask with the loops. This is the front, this is the back. Go ahead and put the doodle duster in front of the mask. Once dry, go ahead and place it on. The simple mask with the doodle duster filter gives you an added protection. If you want to fact check the Doodle Duster material against the N95 material, please go to 3M's website. Type in Doodle Duster and review the materials. To validate the N95 material, type in 3M N95 mask material and go under Ingredients Section 2. Both Doodle Duster and N95 share the same components, which are polypropylene and polyester. Quick reminder, look out for our Indiegogo campaign coming soon for the eye line, the IV line, and respirator organizer. Thank you for watching. Please follow us on all social media. Type in O10 Medical, O-T-E-N Medical, or visit us on our website, o10medical.com. Thank you.